Okay, boys and girls, welcome back to Big Red's channel. In this video, we're going to be talking about Umar Nurmagomedov, the Dagestani, the Beast, 17-0. He just took out Corey Sandhagen, and we're going to find out what he does good. We're going to look at what he does good. Rumor has it, Dana said that Umar is next for the title. I didn't see where he said that, but obviously it's definitely a possibility, and it's definitely a huge fight. 17-0 Umar versus 19-0 Suga Show. But first, this video is sponsored by Prize Picks. It's so simple. There's a new thing out with them. You place a $5 lineup to get $50 instantly, no strings attached. Here's the scoop. Instant $50 for all new users who use code TIMBO to sign up. Go to the App Store, download the app, pick more or less on your favorite players in the NBA, NHL, UFC for the chance to win 100 times your money. Available in states like Texas, California, and 30 more plus Canada. And it's a real no-brainer. So code TIMBO when you sign up on Prize Picks, win yourself a cheddar, and get your free $50. Let's take a peek here at what he did good. One thing that stuck out to me with Umar is he was big. He's a big guy. He says he's 5'8", but he looks stout. It looks like he cut a lot of weight, and I did have a lot of questions. Is he going to be able to go 5 rounds? How's his pace going to be 5 rounds? Especially going against someone like Corey Sandhagen, who's big too, 5'11", very good grappler, expert striker. And I was curious to how this was going to go down. Umar has these long arms, these big shoulders. You can just tell he's a freaking strong dude. He times his takedown perfectly. He waits till Corey overextends, boom, meets him with a kick, and a beautiful entrance. Head outside, high crotch, runs the pipe, does a good job at staying above the knee, because if you get below the knee, it's easy for guys to limp leg out with no wrestling shoes. With wrestling shoes, those low single legs below the knee work a lot more. In MMA, jiu-jitsu, no shoes, it's easy to limp leg out. Umar does a good job, stays above the knee, but Corey does a great job here. And that's what Umar talked about, how good of a grappler Corey was. I think he was expecting him to just run him over once he takes him down, be able to control him on the ground. And that just says a lot about Umar too. When the fight's not going his way, not like he expected, he just still sticks to his game plan. When you got a corner like he does though, Khabib and Usman Nurmagomedov, you got these animals in your corner, legends. He does stand a little flat-footed, but you can tell he's kind of pacing himself for 5 rounds. He waits till Corey backs out, then Corey backs in. He's got a good read on it. He goes head outside, high crotch, and gets him moving right away. He doesn't just sit there and hang out on the single. The longer you hang out on a leg, the easier it is for them to set up their defense, keep their balance, and defend. But gets him moving right away. But Corey does a great job. Good wizarding, making space, keeping his head inside, and separates. Really good job by Corey Sandhagen. I tell you what, on these long guys, on these 5'11" guys, these long guys, people like Sugar, it's hard to finish a single leg or a high crotch on these guys with no shoes on. It really is, especially guys that are flexible. They can put your legs above your head. So you really know that these wrestlers, when they get to a single leg, their goal is to get up to a body lock. That's their goal. So get into the single leg, get into the double leg, whatever. Get up to the body lock where I can end up scoring and taking them down. Hang out on the single leg too long, it's going to be hard to take him down. So at this point, round 1, Corey Sandhagen stuffed all of Umar's takedowns here. Southpaw, these Russians like this, they have solid boxing. It's almost like Umar, Islam, Usman, they have even just more solid boxing than Khabib had. Khabib was a little reckless, throw a little wild. These guys they throw quite a bit more clean than Khabib did. Okay, let's see here. Umar does a good job at staying disciplined with his stance, especially with all Corey Sandhagen's feints. He doesn't over parry with the feints. But that's where I think Suga Show's a little different. Sean is a lot faster and he hits a lot harder. So Corey's got these good knees up the middle, but Sean can club you with either hand and knock you out cold. So as soon as you feel the power from Sean, you're gonna start reacting to his feints a little bit more, and it's gonna open up exactly what we want. And Umar is different too. He doesn't just stand there. He's very athletic. He's good on his feet. He's not quite like Merab. Merab's just so reckless on his feet and just comes forward. He's going to try to pressure forward and just shoot and just overwhelm you. And not always shoot to finish. Just shoot to wear you out Umar's a little different. He's going to stand there and kickbox you and stand up tall, kickbox you. He's confident on his feet and then shoot a double leg. It's definitely a different challenge. Fast forward here to round 5. Slips the right hand into the double leg. You got to be careful doing that against southpaw. Or I mean, when he's orthodox. So you slip inside the power when you're opposite stance. A kick could be coming right behind that. But it is the 5th round. Legs are tired. He got good timing on this double leg. A deep entry. Scramble on the ground. And Corey kind of here accepts the bottom position a little bit. Tries to throw up a triangle. And Umar drives his right arm back in there. Remember, in the guard, you want 2 arms in and 2 arms out. And now he's sitting real high in his guard. Good timing on the double legs. Good timing on all Umar's shots. But that's another spot where Sean's got better eyes. He's got better reaction time. Corey's super, super good, but he was overcommitting on these shots, letting Umar get deep in on these shots. And he's just good on these grueling. You know the Russians over there, they have grueling wrestling practices that are long. So you get into these grappling matches into the 4th and 5th round. They're going to be so comfortable there with their arms just full lactic acid. Umar, that was a big test for him because before that, he never even fought anybody in the top 10. So he does get number 2, Corey Sandhagen, who's a serious problem, and he beats him in Abu Dhabi. Gets it done, unanimous decision. Supposedly, I haven't seen where he says it, but Dana says that's next, and that could be a big one. That could be a big one. But first we got to get through Merab. But just imagine, we knock Merab out cold, boom, just boredom. And then he fights Nurmagomedov. Huge fight where those guys are making fun of him. Umar's talking about how it's a shame that Sean's a champion. And he doesn't know how. He doesn't know how that Sean knocked out Aljo. And that's how a lot of people think. From watching from the outside, watching Sean, you're like, oh man, he's skinny, he makes mistakes. Why did Aljo do that? Or why did this guy do that? It's like, well, all right, wait till you get in front of Sean. And watch the things he makes you do that you're not used to doing just because of his speed and his little stutter steps and his quickness. And it's not like you can eat shots from Sean. You eat a few on the chin from him, one sometimes, it'll flatline you. Boom. It has a weird, surprising amount of power. So, Umar probably going to move into the number 2 spot, which is going to be interesting. So then Corey's out. I'm curious to where Corey goes after this. Davison Figueiredo takes out Cheeto, so he's going to probably move into number 4. Umar is going to probably move into number 2, I would believe. So the bantamweight division is wide open, and it's just stacked. It is stacked top to bottom. So, hope you guys enjoy this video. Hit that like and subscribe button and comment what you guys think below. Is Umar going to be the toughest challenge for Sugar? Like I said, we got another Russian on our hands. Merab, scary animal. He's gonna shoot thousands of times. 10-fight win streak in the UFC. Beat Peter Yan. Whooped Henry Cejudo. Beat up Jose Aldo. He smoked all these guys. So we got our hands full. We got to take care of Merab first. But it is interesting to watch Umar come up. I was curious to how he was gonna do when he fights one of these elite guys because he hasn't fought one of the elite guys yet, and he did it, and he passed. He passed. I'll leave you with this. Hit that like and subscribe button. Love y'all.